Warning: this podcast has adult content, foul language, alcohol use, and sexual content not suitable for children. This is the Tales of a Small Town Bartender podcast for entertainment purposes only. Never attempt reenactments. This is Tales of a Small Town Bartender podcast, and this is your host, Tony, and we have Michael here, who is co-host tonight.
Absolutely. Ready to go.
And we're going to read some Reddit stories.
Oh, geez. Reddit stories? Oh,
Reddit.
My God.
Yes. So,
this is going to be dangerous.
I have a really short one first. It's funny, though. It's funny. I could see me doing this, actually. You probably can, too. All right, so it goes like this. A guy at the end of the bar was pretty tipsy. He was talking a lot of shit and threw his glass at the bartender. The bartender turned up the lights and turned off the music, stood on the bar, and said, "Unless someone kicks this guy's ass, I'm not serving a motherfucking drink." Within a matter of seconds, the ass whooping of a lifetime started. He was then dragged outside, the lights got lowered, the music came back on, and a round of lager was ordered for the bar.
Nice.
Now, could you imagine somebody throwing a glass at me?
No, actually, no. I'd be afraid for that person, sweetheart.
Oh my goodness. That's never happened in 18 years, but okay. But anyway, there's a few stories here I can read, or we can talk about a story that we might want to talk about.
Whatever you want, sweetheart. It's your game, your show. I'm just here to be a co-host for the evening.
I sent a invite link to Jen, but she's not able to come on tonight, apparently. She didn't answer.
Jen the bartender. Oh, the stories we have about her, too.
She's the co-host. Not able to be on tonight.
Aw.
All right, so here's another story. Oh, she says it won't let her join. She just answered me. I turned off my ring. Did you hear that? Did you hear my phone go off?
No, I don't. Yeah.
You did?
I didn't.
All right, I'm going to get rid of that. Let's see. Ringer off. Okay. So this other story is, one time I went to work at a place I don't want to incriminate, and there was this one customer who terrorized everybody. I mean, literally. The waiters were hiding, the owner was in the office, wouldn't come out, and the kitchen shut the door. They just didn't want to deal with him. Then he comes to the bar and says something to the effect of, "Hey, you asshole, what kind of fucking shots you have in this bar?" This was a long time ago, and we always had guns behind the bar. I showed him my 45 and my 357, and I asked him which shot he wanted.
Oh, my God.
He left.
You want the shot from the gun or the shot in the glass?
He left, which is what I wanted. If you let people be terrible customers, then you're not standing up for yourself. And if you don't stand up for yourself, you don't need to be in this business, because alcohol people tend to get kind of weird. True story. That is crazy. Alcohol and people do tend to get kind of weird.
Yeah. So what is your So that's it. That's your story.
That was a Reddit story. Yeah.
What is your go-to not allowed conversations at a bar?
Politics and religion.
Hello. Duh.
No politics. Oh my God. That always ends in a fight. It's like ridiculous.
Of course.
No matter what.
Well, go ahead.
No matter what.
No matter what. As soon as, and I tell people, if you're going to talk politics or religion, I'm going to cut you off.
Yeah. That's for sure.
Yeah. And no matter, even if you're sober, I don't care. If you walk in and you see somebody and you just want to pick on them because of their behavior or because of their political or religious status, that's just going to be disgusting for you.
Yeah.
Yeah. That means having to call cabs, having to possibly call the police, which, is the worst thing. So.
I don't know a lot of bars that actually have guns in them. I mean, maybe not around here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can see maybe in Texas.
Maybe a baseball. But,
yeah, definitely a baseball bat and some pepper spray, but maybe a taser or two. I've dealt with them.
Oh God, have you ever been tased?
Well, okay, not at the bar.
That's a sexual thing. I don't want to hear about.
Well, no, it's not. It's not. It's my husband being a jerk. Like, oh, I'm gonna tase you. But he actually tased himself by accident. You heard that story, right?
No, I have not. Was it in the nuts? I hope.
Yes, he did.
No.
Well, it wasn't the nut part, but. Oh my God. If Jen was on right now, she could tell you this story because she was there when it happened.
Oh, Jesus.
He was trying.
Oh, wait, we just said no religion. We said no religion. I just said Jesus.
Oh. Oh, well, I don't think that counts.
No.
That doesn't count on here.
Oh, and by the way, to the listening crowd, they don't know that Michael has a huge schnoz, and when I laugh, I definitely snort. So.
Yeah. Oh yeah, you'll hear some snorts.
Oh yeah, get used to it.
I'm immune to them. I don't even hear them anymore.
How about burps?
Oh, don't do that.
No.
No burping.
Yeah, can't do not in this recording. I'm talking about the bar. I'm talking about the customers.
Oh, the customers. Oh my God, yes, we have some burping customers.
Oh yeah, for sure. I might be one of them every once in a while, but yeah. So what is the establishment like that you work at?
That I work at?
Oh.
Dive bar.
Yeah. I mean, that's where we met.
Yes.
Yeah. Do you want to tell them the story?
Which one?
The Makers of Manhattan on the Rocks.
Oh.
Can I tell them?
You tell them.
Okay, so it's my first time going to, the lovely bar where Tony works, and I just gotten off of work, and it was a long night, and I said I would love to have a Maker's Manhattan on the Rocks. Bartender said, "Oh, we don't have that here," and I said, "Oh, geez, really?" And I looked over, and I see a bottle of bourbon with red wax, dripping down, the handle.
Also, explain that bartender was not me.
No. We'll get to that. And so I had to literally explain step by step. And I said, well, grab that bottle and pour a shot and a half. And then, do you have vermouth? And she goes, oh, like for a martini? I said, yes, but the one with the red cap. And she's like, oh, okay. And so she does that. And then the best part was, I said, do you have a bottle around here that looks like Worcestershire sauce with a white paper around it with a yellow cap? And bartender said, yeah, it's behind the microwave. We never use that. And I'm like, all right, well, just put two little, what would you call them? Dashes?
Yeah.
Yeah. Just put a dash or two in there and then some cherry juice. And so bartender came back. She goes, oh, okay, here you go. And she goes, what do you call that? And I said, that's a Maker's Manhattan on the Rocks. So the very next night, now I had not met you guys. Listen to this story. Tony and I have known each other for a long time, but I hadn't met her yet. And so the next night I come in and I sit at the bar and like an asshole, I said, I'd like a Maker's Manhattan on the Rocks, but let me tell you how to do it. And so she's like,
no, you didn't say what you wanted. You just said you were very specific on what you wanted and you wanted to tell me how to make it.
Okay, yeah, that's right. So do you see that bottle over there on the rack that probably hasn't been used in a while? And she's like, what do you mean? I said, the one with the red wax. She goes, oh, the Makers. And I'm like, yeah. And then I asked for the vermouth and the bitters and the cherry juice. And she goes, really? Are you fucking kidding me? Really? You couldn't just ask for a Manhattan on the Rocks? And I'm like, well, I had no idea you knew what that was. But from this point on, she started saving all the cherry juice.
Yes, I did.
in a little Sutter Home wine
Yep. Yep.
bottle.
Because you were the only one that used it.
I know.
Nobody gets Manhattans at a dive bar.
No, definitely
No.
not. Yeah.
No.
So, but this so-called dive bar that we worked, or she worked at, I worked down the street. So every night when I got off work, I'd come down there. But you were Sunday, Tuesday, Fridays.
Yes.
So I had to deal with everybody else during the week. And there was so much drama and animosity between the other bartenders. It's hilarious.
Oh, well, that's probably the same in every bar.
Yeah, oh, no, of course, because who's the prettier bartender, right?
You think that that's what it is? I don't think. I don't know.
Yeah,
I
well,
mean, maybe if you have college kids working in a bar, but we didn't.
yeah, no. I tried. I applied to work at the bar, and the owner, who's a sweetheart, I think that he had only had one male work there in almost God
Yep, Randy.
in 20 years.
Yeah, and he was a culinary student.
Yeah, and I'm a graduate.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I that's pretty
Well,
fun.
no, he had Matt working there for a while. We had Matt.
Okay.
You remember Matt?
Yeah, he didn't go to the culinary, did he?
No. He's actually working in the hospital now. He
That
went to med school.
yeah, phlebotomy.
Yeah, no, he went to med school.
He went from nursing to med.
Not phlebotomy. He was a physician's assistant or something. He went
Oh,
for a physician's assistant. Or,
okay,
I don't know. He's in the hospital doing an internship.
good for him. Yeah, but it's so funny. But in a small town bar like this, they were not prepared for gay people. One of the best stories is that I had run a tab with Tony, and I came back the next day to pay it off, and I ran into some regulars during the day, but I was wearing my ski jacket.
Oh yeah.
Oh God. Okay, we're talking. I don't know you people out there on the air listening. Helly Hansen is like the best for off-sea fishermen, and I was wearing a designer Helly Hansen ski jacket, and I walk in to pay my tab, and the first thing someone says is, "Excuse me, but who are you?" And I'm like, "Oh, I'm just here to pay my tab," and they're like, What did she say? I had sheets that looked like that one time, and I threw them out."
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, but we're just gonna call her L. Okay,
Sure.
that works. And oh my God, we laughed about this for weeks, weeks on weeks on weeks. And then we had another bartender.
I wish I had a picture of that jacket to put up on the Facebook page because I would like them to see that.
It's possible I could get that to make that happen, but not right now.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that was a long time ago.
Oh my God, that was Jesus when I first started working down at the steakhouse down the street.
Speaking of the Facebook page, I have to tell everybody about all our social media accounts so they can connect with us. It's all written on this book I have here. So we have an email address for you guys to email us at talesofasmalltownbartender@gmail.com. So you can submit stories that we will read on air. You don't have to put your real name. If you don't want your real name, just tell us you don't want your real name.
I would advise that you don't.
Yeah. We have the Facebook. We have two Facebook places. We have a Facebook page, which is facebook.com/Tales of a Small Town Bartender. And then we have the Facebook group page, which is like the VIP group, which is facebook.com/groups/TOASTB. It's all the initials of Tales of a Small Town Bartender. And we have oh, no, that's it. That's all we have right now. We do have a TikTok. I just don't have the. Oh, wait. I do. We do have a TikTok. It's at the real. No, that's not it. Never mind. That's not it. I think it's Tales of a Small Town Bartender. I didn't write that one down. I'm going to have to fix that. We do have a TikTok, though. We do also have an Instagram. I didn't write them down because I didn't know we were doing this episode so quickly.
No, it's all good. Having fun. And you
Oops.
know what? This could be a private. Let me tell you right now. This is going to be. Is it episode 1?
Yes.
Oh, this is something that you guys are going to want to hear forever, because this is like I would say it's like the episode of like Desperate Housewives. Like, it's the ground story for the best stories you're going to hear.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. And
Yes. I have people telling me they don't listen to podcasts, but they'll listen to this one.
oh, are you kidding me? To make sure they're not being the ones people are going to listen to make sure they're not exposed. We're only going to use our names are the only ones. But, oh yeah.
Yeah, maybe.
So much, so many things we've seen. Oh dear God.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, and by the way, did you tell them I'm a homosexual?
no, I did not.
By the way, openly gay guy in a redneck bar.
I'm kind of sure that they probably figure that out by your voice.
Go fuck yourself. No, I've got a deep, sexy voice. It's not gay voice. It's deep, sexy voice.
Okay.
Well,
So on our Facebook group, I'd like you guys to judge that.
oh, are you serious? Hello, Tony.
Hello. Does Michael have a sexy voice or a gay voice?
No, for real. You guys, seriously. I mean, come on. If you saw me, I'm like the straightest gay guy you ever met in your entire life.
Oh, stop it.
And I sound like a fucking faggot.
Stop it.
Can I say
Anyway.
it? Oh, stop, girl.
Anyway, it was fun when he was hanging out at the bar. He doesn't hang out at the bar anymore. But you know, being the openly gay guy in a redneck dive bar is kind of interesting.
Oh yeah, no, I've been going there for what, almost 8 years, and I was still the new guy. No, dead ass. I mean, Tony, I was there like, oh my God, 3, 4, 5 nights a week.
Oh, I know.
And, oh yeah, still the gay guy, still the new guy.
Well, I don't think you're the new guy anymore.
Yeah, well, I will be in, a while. But so then there are other customers that are intimidated by the gay guy. And I don't know, they just like to make fun of people. And you know what? You stood up for me multiple times.
Well, there's making fun of people and there's just being an asshole,
Yeah. So, but what Tony's not also telling you is that she's got very close friends that are also homosexuals, and they would come to visit her, but they've been coming there for, oh God, 10, 12, 15, 20 years. So they were kind of grandfathered in, and here I am still the new guy, even after 8 freaking years. So.
Because you didn't grow up there and you didn't have like family history there. It's like a Cheers bar. Everybody knows everybody.
Yeah.
Everybody knows everybody's story. Everybody knows everybody's life. It's like ridiculous.
Uh-huh. And oh shit, what was I going to say to you? Oh gosh.
I mean, I didn't grow up there either,
That's what she always keeps on telling me, but I would never believe it. She's like, Michael, I'm from across the river. I am from here. Why do you assume that I'm going to be a judgmental redneck just like everybody else? And I'm like, I don't know.
I grew up in Newburgh. Come on.
I didn't say it. You did. Not on Lincoln Street.
Lincoln. Is there a Lincoln Street in Newburgh? I don't know, probably.
Oh, God.
You mean Liberty Street, maybe?
Oh, Liberty. Yeah, but did I do
Liberty
an
Street
advertisement for freaking Liberty Insurance?
Yeah, right?
Yeah. Liberty. I can't do it.
I don't think you can do that on air. Don't do that.
But I didn't finish it with the 4th one, so we're good.
Okay.
Down by the hospital. Oh my gosh. We were just talking about secret serving people, and I had to work in the Newburgh area, and I'd gone to bars there, but that is nothing like. I'd rather go to a dive bar in a small town and
definitely.
And be the new guy.
Whenever we go away anywhere, we look for the dive bar. You
Oh,
know,
of course.
like when we went to Myrtle Beach, we looked for the dive bar that was like on a back alley road. You know, like
Yeah, because they're the
we
best.
found it too. We always find it.
They're the best, and they're always the cheapest. So
Yeah.
yeah,
Yep.
and it's not about the money. It's about the camaraderie around the people.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Dave.
it's funny, and it's really funny being the new one in the bar when you know you're not staying. You know, like you're
Oh,
only there for the week.
so you're saying you can do things that you wouldn't normally do, or have a certain persona?
Why not?
But then what was your alias? What would you?
Oh no, I don't do stuff like that. But you know, that's a good idea.
Oh my God!
When we go away, we're going to Myrtle Beach this summer, actually.
Uh,
Hmm.
oh, I just gave you. Oh no! Oh no!
Maybe I'll do a recording right at the bar down there.
We got to
Ooh.
dress shopping for you, girl.
What?
We got to go dress shopping for you.
Dress shopping? Oh God.
Oh,
If I
by the way,
were
Tony doesn't wear dresses. Oh no,
not
when
wearing
she
dresses.
does, I'm lying. She does, and when she does, she looks gorgeous.
I think I wore a dress twice in the last couple of years. Once to my daughter's wedding, and I don't remember when I wore the other one. Oh, it was another wedding. I went to two weddings.
There you go. Oh, and your gorgeous son.
No, it was my Jerry's cousin's daughter.
Oh, okay, very cool. So, you guys, I am was working at a restaurant which got granted the of local fairgrounds, and they needed extra help, and we recommended Tony as a bartender. And Tony is up there now. We are getting up at what? You're picking me up at 6 a.m.
Yeah, it was rough.
It was
Well, we went early to go on the rides.
so the first ride we go on. Meanwhile, there's like 12-year-old kids, and we're like, yeah, the adult.
The zipper? Which one are you talking about? The zipper?
No, it
Oh,
was
the other one.
the one. Yeah,
The one I had to jump up on.
yeah. You're like,
I was like, I need a step stool.
oh, it's funny.
Ugh.
Oh goodness, the times. So listen. What are your plans for Mother's Day?
Going to my daughter's house.
Oh, okay. Is your mother going to come over from Newburgh?
No, she lives down in North Carolina now.
Oh, I didn't. Oh, I think you may have said that.
Yeah, she moved.
Mm-hmm. So listen, I am an asshole customer, you guys, and I am not that difficult, but I can be.
Oh, he can be.
Oh, it can be when I'm drinking. Oh yeah. So it turns out, for whatever the reason was, it was your birthday, and I'm working at a different restaurant down on the river, and
Oh,
shows up.
and when I brought my friends to your bar,
Oh my God. And let me tell you, they put the wrath on me.
oh, we did.
It was like every time I went over to the table, can we get more of this sauce? Can we get more of that sauce? I'm like, why are you doing like now you
Can
know
I get water?
now you know how it feels. So, yeah.
We all asked for water at different times, and then we all asked for straws at different times.
But we talked about this forever. So the worst part of all is that I work at the place that had multiple bartenders. We're talking about like 19 bartenders, and I was cut off, like as in like I was cut for the day. And so I had to go up to the table, and it's Tony's birthday, and she's there literally just to give me havoc. And I had to tell them, oh, and by the way, I've been cut. And they're like, what? Like, we came here just to give you shit. They were so mad at the manager. And oh, it was funny as all get out. But did you enjoy the oysters?
I didn't eat the oysters. I don't do oysters. No. That
Somebody.
was my mom. My mom ordered the
Okay.
oysters.
Good stuff.
I don't do oysters. No.
Can you imagine if Giorgio's had oh, did I just?
You did.
Yep. A rooftop patio overlooking 9W.
Yeah, no.
Yeah. So we gosh, what did David and I do? We went to your daughter's engagement party,
Yep.
and we brought a bunch of champagne, and we saw who your guys are going to meet, Jen, right?
Yep.
Yep. And she was just like, "Oh my God, you guys are here!" And yeah, we showed up with some champagne, and I had to go to work, that day. But Tony here, she is like the most hospitable, and we had the best time. What'd you do? What'd you do? You rented out a pavilion?
Yeah.
Yeah. That was the engagement party, or was that?
That was the engagement. That was the bridal shower. The bridal shower.
Oh, bridal shower. Okay, yes.
Yeah.
It was very.
Was it Jack and Jill?
It was very informal.
Yes, it was Jack and Jill.
Yeah. What?
It was a Jack and Jill party.
What does that mean?
That means it's not just the bride, the groom's there too. Normally the bridal showers are just the bridal party doing the gifts and all that. It's just the girls.
Oh,
The Jack and Jill is when the guy's there too.
Okay. All right.
You don't know this?
No.
I
don't know this. I mean, I should.
You should know this.
So I was just invited to do a birthday party for a client. And again, no names, but the theme is Blippi.
Is what?
Blippi?
Glippy?
B-L-I.
Oh, Blippy.
Blippi.
Blippy. Okay.
So the costumes are what this character wears. And he asked me to help him because he and his wife may have been overwhelmed. And they said, I've seen what you can do with catering. Would you mind helping out? And I'm like, okay. So I went on Amazon, orange suspenders, orange bow tie, orange sunglasses. Yeah, on a blue shirt.
Sounds kind of weird.
Yeah, Nickelodeon shit, right?
Is that what it is, Nickelodeon?
I have no idea. I wouldn't even know.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah. So.
I know of Bluey. Bluey is the dog on Disney. That's my granddaughter loves Bluey. I don't know Blippi.
What about Baby Shark?
Baby Shark is on. Well, that was on CoComelon first, wasn't it?
No, I have no idea.
I don't know. My granddaughter likes CoComelon, and why are we talking about kids shows? This is Tales of a Small Town Bartender.
So how about Small Town Bartender being an artist? Okay.
All right, I have another Reddit story. It's a short one.
Oh yeah, right. Okay, all right. We're changing the topic. Ready? We already did 27 minutes. Let's go.
All right. A bunch of manly rugby playing men came into the bar one night and asked for the strongest shot we had. So I made them tequila stuntmen with a bit of a twist. You want to know what this is?
I don't know what the twist. My twist is. I'm afraid about the twist.
I'm afraid about this too because it's really gross. Okay, it's a half a shot of tequila, a quarter shot of Tabasco sauce, a quarter shot of Zambuca. Right? To be consumed by downing in one, snort a line of salt, and rubbing a lime or lemon in your eye.
What?
Yeah, that.
I've heard of the Field of Dreams, but never the Tears of Dreams. Jesus.
I can't stop laughing. Oh my God. First of all, I could never make this shot for somebody and put it on the bar and not laugh. There's no way.
But you know what your co-host did to me.
I know.
Pardon my language, everybody.
Oh my God, I know.
Brought kimchi to the goddamn bar.
Oh goodness.
Tony was not here for this night, and there's no.
No, bar. I was there for that night.
Were you?
I was there. That night. I'm the one.
Everybody.
I didn't bring it. I didn't bring it there, but I was bartending that night.
Jen had kimchi with her, and she's like, "Oh, this stuff is so amazing. She's never had it before," and she's begging all the customers to try kimchi, which is if everyone here doesn't know what kimchi is, it's fermented cabbage.
It's really fat.
Stinks. and it's delicious in certain applications, but not when you strain the liquid from it and then put it in a shaker with bourbon.
That was me. That was all me.
I
Okay, so maybe I could do this.
no,
This
people. Now listen,
stuntman.
this was a late night, and it was a bunch of guys there. We play pool late night, and we all rip on each other. And of course, I'm the token homo. And then there's the hip hop guy. And you've got the HVAC guy, and then you've got the bartender, and then you've got the corrections officer, and then I'm pretty sure that was about it. And we're all playing a card game, and
You forgot. I think you forgot one person. I don't want to say his name.
Can you give me a description?
Skinny, skinny, tall, tallish, skinny. Scratch offs.
Okay. Regardless, we were playing a little game at the bar, and it got a little too fun. And I said, I can't afford to play. And they're like, oh, well, we'll give you some money if you're willing to do the shot of bourbon and kimchi juice. And I'm like, fuck it, I'll do it. And I put it in a shaker. Now I've got chilled vinegar, spices, and fermentation.
I can't stop laughing.
I know. And then the shitty Philadelphia bourbon goes in. And
yes, it was Philadelphia bourbon.
it was,
all you bartenders know what that is.
Mm-hmm. So and I
Mike likes the cheap stuff.
I put it down, and I held it down for about 30 seconds
until I put the open jar of kimchi under your chair.
And the waft of the vinegar. I ran outside. Now, meanwhile, it's the middle of January.
Yeah,
and there's like snowbanks outside. I have to run outside, and I'm so embarrassed. But
he vomited.
Oh, no, that's not vomiting. No, I left my whole insides. It was so bad, and I was so embarrassed. And in trying to, I hate you, Tony.
No, you don't.
To hide it like a little fucking bitch, I use my back leg to cover it up like a fucking dog.
Like a cat in a litter box.
No.
He's snoring now.
Stop. You're embarrassing me.
I'm embarrassing you?
Yeah.
You started the story.
I know I did. And you guys, hey, listen, I don't know who's out there listening, but there's a lot of you. And I will tell you right now, if you think this is funny, this is nothing. This is
nothing.
This is the tip of fucking iceberg.
This is an impromptu, didn't plan to talk about anything, just came on here to get the first episode in.
If you want to hear about Michael running down the street in flip-flops, see what's after. And if you want to hear Tony and Michael crying the next day about how, like, oh my God, we can't believe, but there's so many more stories coming through. So
yeah. Lots of stories. We've been on for 34 minutes, so we should probably wrap it up.
Yeah, for sure.
So yeah, this is Tales of a Small Town Bartender
with
Tony and
guest Michael Curtis
and Jen, who is absent tonight.
Why did I say my last name? I'm an asshole.
Why did you say your last name? Well, at least you have a common name. That's okay.
Oh, dear gosh. All right, kids. You guys have been great listeners, and I definitely want to let Tony close it out, and then we're going to go ahead and record another show for you.
Definitely don't try anything that we ever talk about on any of these podcasts. It's
No,
dangerous.
it's like the beginning of the show. Was it Asshole? What's the one was it called?
Jackass.
Jackass. Yeah. Do not perform any of these things.
Oh my God, Michael. What was that?
Oh God. Listen, there's a lot of things to come forward. Jello wrestling is one of them.
Oh, yep, we have that too.
Mm-hmm. Oh, and if you like Macklemore and Ryan Lewis, the thrift shop is definitely going to come up.
Oh, yes, it is. And definitely send us your stories too. We want to hear them. We want to hear them. We want everybody to hear them.
No, 100%. And sometimes the silliest ones are the best ones.
Oh, yeah.
All right.
All right. Have a good night, guys. Signing out.
Cheers.